Hey y'all, it's chilling Miyah P and welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing today? Your girl's doing all right. You know, I thought I would come back with another video since I already, had my makeup on and was chilling in my, well, this is Andrew's sweater, but I just thought, why not make a video? For today's video, the topic is more in the form of a question, and that question is, once a cheater, always a cheater, true or false? So if you're excited for the rest of this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Also go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and join the fam. And let's just get into this video. So like me and many of my friends, and I'm sure some of you out there, almost everyone has been cheated on at least once in their life. Not saying that's a good thing and it's not something we should be bragging about, but 9 times out of 10 it happens. Now I know we all have our different opinions, and I would like to hear yours, by the way, so leave them in the comment section down below. But in my opinion, I feel like once someone is a cheater, they will always have those cheater tendencies. Does that make sense? Okay. Let me explain before I say true or false. So I feel, yes, people can change and people have the right to change. But I feel like once someone gets into that routine of cheating, or they get away with cheating, then they have almost 90% chance that they're gonna do it again. Like typically if you get away with cheating or it's a routine that you have, a pattern, typically that follows. It's gonna keep happening. Now, with that being said, it's probably easier to cheat on someone that you've been cheating on, because like I said, if you're getting away with it, then that doesn't, what makes you think that they're going to stop at that point? If you're getting away with it, you're just going to keep going. And that's mostly because a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, there weren't really any consequences for their actions, of them cheating. Whereas if you cheat on someone and they actually break up with you or whatever, and then you were to like get into another relationship or something, or just carry yourself differently, then that cheater is less likely to cheat again. Or, if you do take that person back or vice versa, then that cheater might think about it just a little bit more, because he realized that there were some consequences to the actions, and they might, think about it a little bit more before they decide to do something stupid. To cheat is to make a choice. A cheater chooses to cheat, and that's for guys, that's for girls. No one forces you to cheat. That is your choice or their choice. At the end of the day, the way I see it, if what you're trying to do is cheat and be manipulative and sneaky, you might as well just be single, because then nobody can say nothing to you. Do what you want to do. You can date so and so, and that's on you. You might get called some names or whatever, but that's nobody's business, because you're single and you can do what you want. So I've never understood why people don't just be single if that's what they want to do, if they want to do what they want to do. That saves everyone who actually is wanting something real a lot of time and a lot of heartache and a lot of pressure. Like, we shouldn't have to make these hard decisions, because that's not what it's about to be in a relationship. No. If we're being honest, this is really like a loaded question, because I feel like if the shoe was on your foot, you would probably say, yeah, a cheater can change. Like, if you're that cheater, you probably think like, yeah, I can change, But when it's happened to you, especially multiple times, especially by like the same guy or the same girl, then you might say otherwise. So my answer is kind of floating around here and there, because like I said, everybody has the right to change and everybody can change, but will they? Like, I feel like that's a choice. Like, do you want it? Do you want to change? And I said this, I'm pretty sure multiple times in my other videos, whether or not you take a cheater back, or whether or not, that's up to you, completely up to you. That's no one else's decisions but yours. But if I had to choose a side between true and false, I'd probably say false, just because I don't think once a cheater, always a cheater. I don't. But like I said, that just depends on the person. Everybody's different. Does the cheater want to change? People make mistakes. I'm not justifying anybody's mistakes. I'm just saying people do make mistakes, and sometimes that person who made the mistake is lucky enough to be with someone who actually really cares about them and is willing to look past all that hurt and betrayal and give them another chance, maybe a couple more chances, but don't push your luck, because if you're unlucky, you might miss out on a good thing and get kicked to the curb. Some people just don't have time for that. You get one chance with some people. Personally, me, I have given people chances after chances. Some didn't even deserve those chances, but that's just me personally. Everybody's not like that. Everybody's not going to give those chances, So, like I said, you need to think. I'm not saying you watching this is the cheater, but if you are, then you need to think about what you're doing before you do it. You got it? because everyone's different. Like, I don't understand how like that guilt don't eat people up. Like me, okay, quick story. I kissed a guy once while in a relationship. Mind you, I was drunk. Not saying that's right, but I was drunk and I ended up kissing a guy and I was in a relationship. I could not sleep for days. And I knew I was gonna tell my boyfriend. I was just trying to figure out how I was going to tell him. But I mean, I did. I told him. Like, I feel like people who have a really good conscience, me, might make a mistake, but still like try to do right by it. And then also learn from it, you know? Like I said, I'm not justifying my actions. Being drunk, I mean, that don't mean nothing. I still did what I did, you know? And I can't say that I was out of my mind, like out of my right mind, because I feel like I almost always know what's going on, even when I'm drunk, you know? And that was years ago, but I'm not justifying that by no means. But I'm just saying, that's why, like I said, people, when the shoe's on your foot, you probably think a cheater can change. And personally, though mine might not have been as big as other situations, I definitely think people can change, especially me. I have, like, my conscience don't be playing with me. Like, no, girl, if I do anything wrong, like, I have to confess it, admit it, and I have to take responsibility for it. That's just who I am, though. But everybody's not like that. So this cheater and this cheater are two different kind of cheaters. You know, this person, their conscience ain't woke, okay? It ain't helping them out. So you just gotta, I don't know, like, you just gotta pay attention to who is who, you know, what kind of person is what kind of person. You gotta really get to know that person. If you're the cheater, you gotta get to know yourself. Figure out why it is that you're doing all this. Like, the thought of just bringing that hurt to my man, like when I did tell him what I done, just seeing that pain, just the thought of that pain that I caused from that minor incident that's not as big to some people, you know, that hurt me more. Like, I felt awful. And it was like, it's crazy, like, I'm saying it's minor, but it, like, to me, like, it could have been a lot worse. But at the same time, like, just the thought of bringing pain to someone, like, that's enough for me to not want to do stuff like that anymore, like, not to mess up. Like, I legit, no joke, cried for days even after he said he forgave me. Like, I just, no, like, you don't, like, you hate me, I'm a terrible person. Like, I really felt awful. I just couldn't stop picturing that hurt on his face. Like, I could feel the pain when I told him. It was awful. To this day, I still feel really bad about it. So personally, I just don't know how someone can be a cheater and just continue to do it. I don't know how they do it. I don't, because I'm not that kind of person. I can't do that. With that being said, now, I was gonna make a separate video about this question, but I feel like I should go ahead and insert it into this video because I just feel like it kind of goes with the flow. And that question is, if you cheat, should you tell? Like, would you tell your partner? Now, I've heard different sides of this. Like, some people say yes, you should say something. Some people say no. I've heard a few things along the line of, if it only happened once, or you're never going to do it again, or you're never going to see that person again, why tell your partner? There's no need in putting them through that hurt. Or someone will say something like, telling your partner just to clear your own conscience, that's selfish, because now you're putting them through that, you know? Now, some part of me believes those statements, but there's a bigger part of me that feels like, if you're gonna do something like that, then you should at least be responsible for your actions. Whether or not it's gonna put them through hurt, I mean, the thing to do would to be confess, to be honest. Because I mean, if my partner or your partner is like me, at the end of the day, you're gonna want that truth, regardless of how it makes you feel. And people think I'm joking when I say that. I hate a liar. I want the truth. I don't care how mad I get, I want the truth. I'm gonna be a lot more mad if I find out from someone else and not you. Like, we could have handled it a lot differently if you would have told me the truth. Like, honestly, it's even more selfish to, like, withhold that information from your partner. Like, you're basically gonna have them out there looking stupid. Like, you have to at least give your partner, just like I would hope you want for yourself, the choice to decide what they want to do next with that information. It's selfish to not tell them, because at that point you're making a decision for them. Now they're going to stay with you even though you did this. Like, that's not fair. You're not giving them the chance to decide, okay, do I want to forgive them, get over it, and we can try to work this out, or was this it for me? You know, like, that's not fair to not tell that person. Like I said, I would feel like a decision is being taken away from me because I want to make the choice whether to stay or go. Even if you feel like you're never gonna see that person again, or it was just a one-time thing, a little fling, quick here, I went on vacation, met this dude, we hooked up, that's it. It's no need to tell them no. oh, or people love to say, I'm gonna change, it's whatever, it's not that big of a deal. That is being selfish, okay? That's wrong. I stand strongly with being honest. But yeah, you're out here doing it, you're out here cheating, or your partner, you might as well take ownership for it. I mean, hey, what's done in the dark comes to the light. I know a lot of y'all, if not all of y'all, have heard that quote before, and I'll say it again. What is done in the dark comes to the light, okay? It's gonna come out eventually. It might be a while, but someone's gonna find out about it. You deserve the opportunity to make the best decision for yourself, and your partner deserves the opportunity to make the best decision for themselves. I mean, lucky for me, when I did what I did, like I said, I admitted it. I admitted my wrong. I said what I did. I was a little nervous, but I said it. And I mean, again, lucky for me, we worked things out and we figured it out, and we came to, you know, a better conclusion of how we were gonna, you know, handle our relationship. But I still gave him the chance to decide that for himself. And I was prepared for anything. I was prepared for anything for him to say, it's over, I don't want to be with you anymore, all that. I was prepared. It was gonna hurt, but I was prepared because I did what I did. Because again, like I said, it was minor compared to most scenarios, but I did what I did, and I definitely will take ownership for my mistakes. And I think that everybody should. Because I just feel like no matter what somebody does, no one deserves to be cheated on. If anything, just leave that person. If you're not happy, leave. It is not that hard. I mean, I'm not speaking for people who are in very bad relationships. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just saying, if you want to be a cheater and you want to do what you want to do, leave. Give that person space to grow on their own. They don't need that in their lives. Nothing good comes from that. But yeah, I have been talking way too much. Like I said, I do believe a cheater can change and not be a cheater anymore, but I feel like that's going to be their decision. That depends on how bad they want it. It might just be you. If we're being honest, maybe they won't, maybe they'll cheat on you, but if the relationship ends, maybe they'll be a different person in the next relationship. I'm not saying they'll change in your relationship. They might just learn their lesson and be better next time. Sadly, I feel like a lot of people always tend to grow and be better when they're not with you anymore. It's like, where was that when we were dating? But you know, that just means that person wasn't meant for you. And don't make it easy on people when they cheat on you. Like I said, it's your decision whether or not you take them back, but don't make it easy. Like, let them know that they messed up. This is their last chance. Like, you're not gonna put up with this, okay? Because that's how I am. I'm not gonna put up with this. This isn't gonna keep happening. There's gonna be some consequences, or it's done. We're done, you know? So just be stronger for yourself. Be better for you, okay? You don't have to take a cheater back. You don't. But if you really want to be with that person, make sure there are some consequences. Let them know you're not the one. Don't make it easy for them. I'm not saying take them back and then just hold that over their head as you go, because that's just going to hurt your relationship more. But set some boundaries. Like, let them know this isn't how this is going to be. The next time this happens, I'm gone. And mean it when you say it. Mean it. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and close out the video here. If you like this video, I have plenty more videos about topics like this, like relationships and advice, all that. So just go check those out on my channel. I have plenty of videos, almost anything you could think to talk about. And if you have any other video suggestion ideas or any kind of advice ideas, let me know, because I will be happy to do them. I always need more ideas. But anyways, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel and join the family. We are trying to go hard all 2021. It'll be a year on YouTube this year, and I'm so excited for 2021 and what is in store for me. Like always, I really love and appreciate you guys so much. Thank you all so much for being here. My camera's about to die, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, you guys. Love y'all.